Here's the thing we so want you to hear. All cooperative components have been assembled in this vibrational reality. Now, you as humans don't want to talk about that vibrational reality because you can't see it and you can't show it to your neighbor. You can't convince others. Scientists don't want to talk about it either because it doesn't show up in their test tubes yet. They don't have the evidence, and so the medical community will not agree with them on this wave of miraculous healing that's taking place because they can't prove it yet with the manifestational evidence. But we want you to understand that this vibrational evidence can be understood. You can, if you will use your own guidance system, you can discover your vibrational evidence. And your vibrational evidence is shown to you through your emotions. When you feel elation, that is the evidence of your alignment with the improvement. And if you can keep it up, the manifestation will come and the doctors will take note. If you can find a way to follow your hope, to reach for hope until the vortex takes you in and shows you something that makes a believer out of you. If you can hang around on the verge or inside this vortex often enough that the law of attraction will line you up with other cooperative components that give you the manifestations that you've been seeking, your belief will turn to knowing. And it won't be long before you'll be standing mostly, even though you're corporal, even though you're physical, even though you are flesh, blood, and bone, even though you are extensions of source energy, even though you are here in this physical body, you can be here in this physical body and vibrationally speaking inside this vortex of creation. And then and only then are you in alignment with the wholeness that is you. And friends, when you start hanging around in vibrational alignment, when you begin using your emotional guidance system to reach for thoughts that bring you closer and closer and closer to the alignment of source, to the way source sees your world, to the way source sees your body, to the way source sees your life, when you tune in to the vibration and you begin to see your world through the eyes of source, then and only then do you begin living in the way you intended as you came forth to begin with. You are the creator of your experience. And when contrast causes you to ask, you really owe it to yourself to go in the direction of what you've asked for. But we know you're all excited about reality. And so you want to talk about it. You want to measure it. You want to compare it. And we are not saying that you shouldn't, because you should, because the contrast is what causes you to give birth to the improvement. But you as humans have made such a career out of holding yourself in the justification or the rationalization for the improvement that you seek, that you slow the improvement that you seek way, 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 way down. In other words, you yourself, haven't you found yourself wanting something and you feel that fresh desire sort of shoot out of you? But then as you compare where you are to what you want, and you notice that you don't know how it's going to come or when it's going to come or where it's going to come from or who's going to bring it. And so do you find yourself sometimes explaining with greater fervor why you need it and why you deserve it? And the thing that we want to point out to you is we want you here today to finally figure out when you're a vibrational match to the reason that you want something. In other words, I want it because I don't have it. Oh, I so want more money. More money would be so wonderful, but I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money. It's hard not to have enough money. Miserable. It's miserable not to have enough money. And I believe I deserve more money. I know I do. I work hard. I should have more money. More money should come to me in a lot of different ways. And my employer is really a tight-fisted person who could yield more money, but doesn't. I need a different employer. One who respects me and gives me what I deserve, because I know I deserve better than I'm getting, and the other people I talk to agree with me. We all agree that these are hard times and that things should be better for us. And we've joined together in a club. We support each other. We support each other in our financial failures, and life should be better for us. And we're really not exaggerating that. Hardly. In other words, what is has so much of your attention that you are missing the fact that every time you have felt not enough, you've asked for more. And all along, through the sorting of that contrast, you have been amassing a vibrational reality, a vibrational escrow account. A vortex of creation has been culminating for you. Now, we call it a vibrational reality or a vibrational escrow because when you ask, you send the rocket, and the source within you tends to the furthest most leading edge request that you have launched. And we call it a vortex of creation because law of attraction is responding to that request. Not one of you said, I'll go forth, I'll get myself as separated from source as I can. I'll have a really hard life. Oh, the other humans will like me a lot. They like suffering. I might even write a book. They'll buy it. If my suffering is severe enough, a lot of people will buy my book. Not one of you said, I'll go forth, separate myself from source, bang around, because you knew that that was not your reason for being. You knew that you could come into contrast and choose rather than suffer. Because you knew that with each choice that life would get better, provided, and this is the kicker, provided you align with the new choice. So the only thing that goes wrong for so many humans is that contrast serves you and helps you to choose, but instead of aligning with the new choice, you align with the old choices. That's the only difference in the world between a deliberate creator and one who just observes and offers vibration in response to what you're observing.